John Kerry takes his first official trip today as Secretary of State. The former Massachusetts senator touched down in London this morning to meet with U.S. allies. Kerry will visit a total of 9 countries, including Germany, France, and Egypt. The new Secretary of State will also attend a Friends of Syria conference on the trip to address the country's violent civil war.
Senator Chuck Hagel is expected to be confirmed as the next Secretary of Defense this week. After a lengthy battle, Hagel already has the support of a majority of Democrats. Republicans delayed a final vote to request additional information on Hagel's role in the terrorist attack that killed a U.S. diplomat in Libya. The Senate returns to work this week, and both Democrats and Republicans say a filibuster is unlikely.
Congressmen in Illinois will square off against one another in a primary election on Tuesday. 22 Democrats and Republicans have their names on the ballot. The winners of the primary will fight to replace former Congressman Jesse Jackson Jr. That vote will take place on April 9th.
2018 will mark the end of the Castro family rule of Cuba. While accepting his presidency Sunday, Raul Castro announced this will be his last term. He hinted that Miguel Diaz-Canel, now his lieutenant, would be his successor. During his term, Castro plans on limiting the presidency to 2 terms and adding an age cap.
The UK's highest-ranking cardinal is stepping down after accusations of inappropriate behavior. Cardinal Keith O'Brien, leader of the Scottish Catholic Church, resigned last Monday, but the Vatican announced the move today. O'Brien is accused of inappropriate behavior towards priests going back to the 1980s. While O'Brien denies the claims, the cardinal has apologized to his ministry.
As top Catholic leaders from around the world prepare to elect the next pope, people are discussing whether the conclave will have an Obama moment and pick a Latino or African successor for the first time in modern history. Reporter Jackie Ho has the story.
The Roman Catholic Church says they're considering electing a non-European pope. The Vatican says they hope to have a new pope elected and formally installed before Palm Sunday on March 24th. Yesterday was the pope's last Sunday prayer and blessing. More than 100,000 people came to see him at St. Peter's Square. And at this time next week, he'll be gone from the Vatican, and the campaign to choose a new pope will be well underway. I'm here at the crossroads, literally, of 2 churches, the Holy Trinity Parish and the Catholic Apostolic Church in North America. 2 priests give their opinion on what it could mean to have the first non-European pope that we've seen in over 1,000 years.
The reality is that the center of the church has shifted. The center of gravity has shifted to Africa and Asia, and it only makes sense that with that shift of gravity, there would certainly at some point make sense to see leadership also start to be raised up from there.
Many say that having a non-European pope might inspire positive and progressive change within the Catholic community.
We split from Rome in 1945 as a Catholic Apostolic Church in Brazil, and we are considered a progressive movement in South America. So our feelings is if the church could come closer to us, we would feel very good about it.
Among the top contenders for the Vatican's top job include 2 cardinals from Africa, a Canadian and an Italian. I'm Jackie Ho, District Wire News, Washington.
Notre Dame star linebacker Manti Te'o addressed the media at the NFL Combine this weekend. The linebacker answered questions from over 200 reporters about the embarrassing hoax concerning his girlfriend that never existed. Saturday was Te'o's first press conference since the hoax unfolded. Te'o talked about how this experience affected his family over the past month. Te'o hopes he can put the hoax behind him and focus on football.
Rosa Parks is coming to D.C. on Wednesday. A larger-than-life statue of the historic figure will be unveiled on Capitol Hill. It will stand in Statuary Hall, becoming the first D.C. statue of an African-American woman. President Obama will speak at the ceremony and says it will be a powerful moment for African Americans.
Coming up after the break, Michelle Reed back in D.C. will show you why the controversial former head of D.C. Public Schools is back in town.